On behalf of AgWest Bio staff and its Board of Directors, I'm pleased to wish you a very successful and happy new year in 2018. Looking back at the last year, it's very interesting to note that the agri-food sector has achieved some momentum. And this is particularly nice to see that the Government of Canada has recognized this as an important growth opportunity. In fact, some reports have been released indicating that the agri-food sector is very significant for future economic growth opportunities. And it should be realized that a goal has been set. Canada is a major exporting country with some $50 billion of annual exports. We've been challenged now with moving this up to $75 billion. And I think there are ways that this can be achieved. Let me speak to three of these. One would be to actually contemplate our agricultural industry and our production and exporting capacity. We export a lot of commodity. We actually have an opportunity to add value through developing ingredients, purified products, and new food products. Plant proteins come to mind. There's a growing interest in utilizing plant proteins in human diet, feeding livestock and companion animals. We could be number one in this area as we produce a lot of important protein crops, including pulses, canola, and other crops. Secondly, is a need for us to embrace the growth, the rapid growth and the emergence of the digital technology era. We in Saskatchewan and certainly in Western Canada have a long track record of developing and manufacturing agricultural machinery. Building in digital technology, including sensors and artificial intelligence and robotics, will allow us to be a world leader in the new area of intelligent machinery, making farmers more effective in decision making, building up their profits, and certainly improving the capacity to be a leading agricultural producer. Thirdly, it's important to address the whole area of sustainable production, particularly in an era of climate change and an interest in dealing with greenhouse gas emissions. Prairie farmers have been leaders in sequestering and storing carbon in soils. This has primarily happened through continuous cropping practices. It's known, for example, that canola sequesters 50% more carbon in the soil than wheat. Here's a clue for us to do more work in this area, a way of doing more research to improve the process of sequestration, to improve the nutritional healthy value of our soils by looking at the microbial populations, understanding them, and being able to encourage the right type of organisms growing in our soils. And finally, it's really important to consider our human resource and skills to address the challenges that we've already discussed. And we have a number of excellent institutions that are training scientists and recruiting scientists into the workforce, including the government laboratories, the university laboratories, and industry. And certainly the training that's being provided by Polytechnique, the universities, and our schools are going to play an important role. We have excellent people that are coming into the workforce. I think we're in very good hands looking into the future. So, in closing, I would like to recognize and acknowledge the support we've received from the provincial government and its partnership with the Government of Canada. We greatly appreciate and recognize this support going forward. Thank you very much, and have a great year in 2018.